What started out as a normal evening routine, putting food out for the raccoons and the cats, turned quite different. Look who's sneaking up the walkway. Pay close attention to the glint of the light hitting it. I had no idea she was even there. She was behind me, but she was asking for help. I had no idea that she needed my help so badly. But this is the videos that I got in trying to do that, to help this raccoon who had her head stuck in a jar. When I finally realized what was going on, she had come out and was with her little ones behind her, and I saw the jar. Oh my God, her head was stuck in the jar. The glint of the plastic hitting the light, I was in such shock and felt so bad. Tried to spring into action to help her, and I didn't know what the heck to do.
Oh, baby. Okay. That turkey's coming. Come on. Come on. I'm going to let you get this. I'm going to take it off your head, okay? Come on. I'm going to take it off your head. Okay? Come on. Come on. I'm going to take it off your head. Ready? Come on. Come on. Come closer. Come on. Come on, I'll take it off your head. Come on. Come on. Come on.
This little one had been coming and she was interacting with us when we put the food out. So for her to approach us and let us see her was not that unusual. But this trying to come for me to help her take that jar off her head, she so desperately wanted to, but just couldn't quite do it.
You're so hungry, honey. You need to have that thing taken off your head. You need to have your head taken off your head. Come on. Come on.
This went on for so long. I think I was out here for 2 hours. Each time she would get closer to me, she would trust me to touch the jar, but then my hands were so close and she could see with her eyes right through the plastic, and it just jumped back again. My patience was just everything I could give it, and we couldn't get it done. Apologies for the video, but this was just taken automatically by our Ring doorbell camera.
Okay, baby.
Okay, so hubby just came home from band practice and found me outside, totally confused. Didn't see the jar on the raccoon's head, but we're going to both try to figure out how to help. He's got some resources, he's going to make some calls. We're trying to figure this whole thing out.
It's not plastic. You're going to bang it on the floor. That's how he does get his head in there. He's pulling and trying to get it.
Yeah, Mr. Raccoon.
Come on, baby.
Mr. Raccoon. Mr. Raccoon. Come on.
This might sound silly with us both talking to the raccoon, but for weeks she'd been coming up. At this point we thought she was a he, and we were talking to her, and she would come up and look at us and approach us. She was the first one to come every night, and we were kind of bonding with her a little bit. So this was not that unusual, and we were trying to make her comfortable to trust us.
Come on. Come on. Reach you and let you come closer. You have to come closer, then I'm going to pull, and you're going to pull back as far as you can, okay? We're going to get it. We're just doing it. We're going to get it. Okay, come on. Come on, we're going to get it. Come on. Come on. You know you're very hungry. Come on, I'll help you. I promise I'll help you. Come on. Come on. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know I need you all the time, little baby. You know I'm going to help you take that off your head. Come on. Yes.
After some advice from an expert, Dr. Doolittle, sneak up behind it with a towel. Attempt number 1.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I tried to get it off of you, baby. I tried. Oh, yeah.
Well, that attempt didn't work. Idea number 2. Get a dog crate and lure him in, then close the door. Catch him, call animal control.
Well, this looks really promising. Very, very interested, but very, very hesitant. This is very painstakingly tedious waiting.
Multiple attempts at trying to close the door. It was much faster than me. Didn't happen. And then it started pulling the dish out. So we had to come up with another idea. Had to solicit some fresh ideas.
Okay, now I've solicited some help. See if we can close the door. Get him in the cage and close the door. Here comes Al, sneaking up, slowly, slowly. He's got a lot better reaction time than I do, so let's hope he can sneak up. Once the raccoon goes in, damn, the door goes slam.
Oh boy, I think we need to send Al back to broomball school. Get a little better handle on that broom action.
So close. I thought you were going to get it. Damn it. Get this. If you had this, we would have run right into that. He would have run right into it.
He won't come back.
Yes, he will.
In the food store?
Yes.
Okay, we're even getting more volunteers. Now we're hunting. Now we're hunting that baby, trying to get him some help.
This guy is a raccoon lover. He is a raccoon whisperer. So if we can find the raccoon, we should catch him. Al is now armed with tool number 2, which is actually tool number 3. This is a big net. The idea is we're going to see the raccoon, scoop it up like a fish in a big fishing net. Not much luck. Feeling defeated.
He went any place. He probably went over on Mom's side.
Huh?
He probably went over on Mom's side of the yard. He probably went over that way. He's looked all around the back. Can't find him now.
He's not going to come with me here, right?
Al leaves, raccoon returns.
Okay, now I'm on my own. Not too nimble, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to snare myself a raccoon, get her some help.
Despite all the best efforts, it was becoming obvious we needed more professional help.
Okay, bought ourselves a professional trap. Let's try it.
All we have to do now is wait.
Hey, wait! Look! No jar on the head! No jar on the head!
At the point where I thought the raccoon had to surely be going to die with the raccoon stuck in the jar, nature took its course somehow. I don't know how. The raccoon got the jar off its head by itself. I think that she had lost so much weight by not eating for, it was more than 3 days. And I had gone everywhere, to every wildlife place that I could think of. I solicited help from everybody. No one had any better ideas. I pretty much thought I was going to find her with vultures circling around. I would know where she was. But then this was such a wonderful surprise. She was resourceful. Sounds good hearing the chomping of eating instead of the bumping of that jar against the food trying to eat. Okay, so it's a happy ending. Yay, the raccoon is free. It's a very happy ending. One note, when you're putting out your recycling, make sure you keep it real clean, otherwise
You could get a raccoon's head stuck in a jar.